I'm going to talk about, if any of you were here yesterday at 12 o'clock, you'll have met my colleague Ronan, who has been talking about the resources we have for this particular period of history, and they're all available on our website. I'm going to focus on the exhibition. So the exhibition that we have is Dividing Ireland, and it has been on display in the Tower Museum, but unfortunately many of you would not have a chance to visit because of the COVID restrictions. The exhibition we'll be taking it down next week. So what we've been doing with our partners at the Nerve Centre and throughout this whole programme of Decade of Commemorations is we've been digitising as much as we can. So if you keep an eye on our website, towermuseumcollections.com, holographic panels, all of the images, objects, and 3D animations as well will shortly become available for all of the exhibition. What we also excitingly have is a travelling exhibition and showcases. So if you have a venue and you're interested, you can get in touch with me at the museum and we can talk about the exhibition travelling. We have two ways. We have a traditional travelling exhibition, which is arriving in 2 weeks' time. And we also have the original panels and graphics from the Tower Museum, which can also travel. So if any venues are interested, do get in touch with me. My email is collections@derrystrabane.com. Any questions you have about our object collection, what can travel, the archives, and the exhibition themes, do drop me an email. This exhibition is the last exhibition in the Decade of Commemorations project. We, a bit like Crony, have been looking at this period of history for quite a number of years. So we are currently looking at the next couple of dates to be commemorating also with our colleagues across the archive and museum sector and across council. So I'm now going to ask Paul to share the little video. So this will give you an insight. It's about 8 minutes long. It'll give you an insight into the exhibition, how it looks, and some of the objects that are on display. So do please check out our website, towermuseumcollections.com, for more details, and drop me a line if you have any questions at all. Thank you. Paul, if you could share the video, please.
Brilliant, thank you very much. And all being well, the video will come up now.
Hello everyone, my name is Bernadette and I'm the archivist here in the Tower Museum. This is our Dividing Ireland exhibition, which looks at the origins, impact and legacy of partition. It was the last exhibition in our Decade of Centenaries programme, but unfortunately, due to COVID-19 restrictions, many of you didn't get an opportunity to visit the museum. So what we're doing with our partners, the Nerve Centre, is we have transferred all of this exhibition, 3D objects, images, photographs, and all of the graphic panels, and they'll shortly be available online. So keep an eye on our social media pages, our Facebook page for the Tower Museum, and also on our website, towermuseumcollections.com, for a lot more content looking at this particular period of history. We have a conference coming up. We also have an archive panel, and we did a fantastic event with Dermot Ferreter and Garrett Carr, where they discuss a lot of the issues and legacy relating to this period of history. So keep an eye on our website and you'll see lots more content. Thank you. Our next collection in detail is the 1923 Population of Ireland map. It is the last map in the Handbook of the Ulster Question, which was issued by the North Eastern Boundary Bureau. It is based on electoral divisions, and the orange and green key is based on the Catholic Protestant population figures. Orange in favour of the Belfast Parliament, and green in favour of the Irish Free State. It shows the population characteristics of areas like South Armagh and East Donegal, areas which were highly disputed and led to major controversy, and the non-publication of the Boundary Commission's report in 1925. These plans never came to fruition, and the boundary was then designated to original county lines. Shields joined the Irish Volunteers in 1913. He was an active participant in the Easter Rising, assisting in the transportation of arms and ammunition. He remained instrumental in the reorganisation of the IRA. Patrick was arrested in 1919 and sent to Derry Jail. He was later sent to Mountjoy, where he took part in the hunger strike of 1920. He was appointed Divisional Intelligence Officer in 1921 and was stationed in Raphoe, County Donegal. He was rearrested in 1922 by the Free State Forces and was interned in Newbridge. He was later released in 1924. The medals and photographs were donated to the Town Museum by family members.
The first item in our collections in detail from the upcoming Divided Ireland exhibition is the James McGlinchey Irish Volunteer uniform, donated by his grandson. McGlinchey, born in 1872, was a veteran of the Boer War, and he was commander of the Irish Volunteers in Derry from 1913 until September 1914. He later joined the IRA during the War of Independence. Known as a charismatic leader, he wore a silver-hilted sword and rode on a white horse called Moses. His son Joseph was shot dead in July 1920, aged 16.
I'm Rasheen Daharde, and I'm the curator with Derry City and Strabane District Council, and we have a lot of collections for you to look at, and I want to show you one in particular, and this one here is a photograph of our local constabulary in 1923. And as you can see, a lot of the images here show men who may have actually been part of the First World War, and the medals show that significance. And the next item is this baton, which is made of bog oak, and you can see here the beautiful detail here of the shamrock, which is across all of the baton. And the final item I'd like to show you today is this travel identity card, which dates to a little bit later, the 1930s, and this would have been used to cross the border. And as our exhibition is all about the formation of the border, it is particularly relevant.